Hello everyone, it's me, Short Nature here, back with a brand new video. So this quest line was pretty easily getting the Bad JuJu, the exotic pulse rifle from Destiny 1 days. If you remember Destiny 1, that was kind of like my favorite pulse rifle that I like to use, especially in PvE and definitely in PvP. That was a really good pulse rifle to really use. So before you even go to the tribute hall, you're not going to get invited. You're not going to have that unlocked until you go to the vendor on Nexus and get the tribute hall bounty from the vendor, which is going to be right next to him. It's going to cost 5,000 glimmer to open that chest. So the chest is going to give you called invitation from the emperor, and that will grant you access to the tribute hall. So once you get there, you go straight to there, and then there's going to be a few little dialogue that he's going to be telling you about this and about that. You're going to accept it, and it's going to give you another quest step. What you gotta do is, the next quest step is complete one of his bounties. This requirement, you do not die by completing them. Do not die, because I remember doing it just earlier. I died many times in the strike, and then it restarted the whole status. So make sure that you do not die throughout the process to kind of further those steps. The reason why I say you should complete the bounties first before anything, because the bounties will give you discounts for the tribute hall. So if you just complete one of the bounties and you notice that the planetary materials are very expensive, but then when you watch other guided videos, their planetary materials are a little bit lesser, it's because they completed all 4 bounties on all 3 characters. Now there was a glitch that just came across. I will leave the article down below that I came across yesterday, where there's a glitch saying that one of the characters didn't grant you a discount. It grant you some glimmer, which is okay. I can understand that, because you do need glimmer a lot for this tribute hall quest, but at the same time you do want that discount to kind of help you out through the process. So basically the discount is like 80, it's up to 80%. So a lot of people are going to be grinding it out to kind of get to 80% right now, because it's very expensive and the materials are a little bit more grindy to kind of get. Now, if you do not have enough materials, there are the best ways to kind of get these materials. Make sure you check the little icon on the screen, and then I will give you the farming way to collect a lot of planetary materials on all 3 characters that can give you more materials for the process. Now, once you do and complete all the bounties, you will have another quest step, and that is place 18 tributes throughout the tribute hall, and that's where the planetary materials, the legendary shards, and of course glimmer comes into place. So the tribute hall is 18. So like I said, complete the bounties that you have for the emperor, because that will definitely help you out, so you will use less glimmer and less planetary materials throughout this process. Now the ghost one, there's bright dust involved, but a lot of people didn't really went for that one, because that use up majority of your bright dust. So a lot of people didn't use that one, so they went with the glimmer and the planetary materials to kind of have that ease. You can go run as a group if you want to, or run solo. You can run crucibles, nightfalls, and gamuts. That will definitely help you out. There was other ways you can do it too, but it's a little bit more grindy. The best way is basically do daily bounties on the planetary planets that will give you 10 planetary materials, and that will definitely help you out. Of course, you have glimmer that you can get from anywhere. Basically, glimmer is easy to pretty much get. You can get them from completing bounties, you can get them from the chest loot on those planetary materials, and that can definitely help. And of course, glimmer scavenger, if you have that on your ghost, that would definitely help you out to gain more glimmer. There is a ghost right now that is selling at the Eververse that will gain you more glimmer throughout the process. I mean, if you have the money to buy, of course, the silver, that's really up to you if you want to do that. Once you have all 18 tributes completed, you will move on to the next step, and that is the quest, storyline, adventure, whatever you want to call it, called Complete the Other Side. It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple to do. You can do solo by yourself, or you can do as a fire team. I did it solo. It was pretty easy, and you know, it was pretty easy. Yes, I died a few times to this part, but when you did it solo, it gave you a really good experience. Like, wow, this is pretty cool. Yes, there are some jumping portals and jumping involved, but not as bad as Outback Perfect or the Whisper of the Worm, where the jumping was a little, you know, we got to be careful because it's on a time limit. The other side is not on a time limit like those 2 main quest lines that we did in the past, so that's why it was pretty easy to simple to do. Now they said the power level was 350. To me, I felt it was 300. 300. But if you have the right weapons and the right armor, you can do it solo. There is a triumph. If you do it solo, it will be a triumph that it can be added to you. So that's really up to you. There's a lot of thrall and there's some cabal bosses at the end of the variants, which was a really great experience to kind of have, and it was really exciting to pretty much do. So once you complete the you know, massive army of Taken, because there's a lot of Taken enemies in this mission, once you completed those, you will have the Bad JuJu available for you, and it's a really good price rifle from the Destiny 1 days. A lot of people has been complaining about the reuse hash of weapons coming back, but that's a different video to kind of discuss on my honest opinion, to think about it. And then of course there are perks and Calus comes with the Bad JuJu. The Calus is a little bit easy, but like everybody said, right now they don't have the economy to get the Calus, and the economy, you know, is right now pretty much everybody's bankrupt at this point. So it is what it is. So that is the step for the Bad JuJu. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, let me know. But like I tell you right now, to get the planetary materials is basically doing daily bounties on those planetary planets that will give you 10 planetary materials. So if you are close to getting some of those planetary materials, definitely do those daily bounties, and of course they will gain you some glimmer at the same time. In the meantime, hope this guide helped you out a little bit. Like I said, leave your comments down below if you come across something, issues or problems, and I will answer them the best way I can, and I will catch you guys in my next post.